Oh, it's all happening too fast. I was looking at the last minute. I remembered I wanted to find a bleep for when I cuss so I could protect the kids' ears with a really hilarious bleep sound. I know I have that sound somewhere. And at the last minute, I went scrambling looking for it, but I didn't find it in time. The clock ran out on me. Speaking of clocks running out on me, better flip this thing over. Welcome, bienvenue, welcome, un cabaret, un cabaret. It came. This thing is pretty inspiring. I still don't know exactly what it is. I do know what it is. This is a spider capo. Those little things enable you to capo individual strings instead of all at once. And I've really been going down the rabbit hole since I've learned about this and been researching it a little bit. I realize a lot of people have taken these old capos, standard issue, and modified them. You could cut notches out or cut it short. Once we get a few more people in here, I'm going to have to ask what the best tool for cutting this that I have here now probably would be. But I already want to do that. I want to cut one short and put a notch in it for a very specific move. And definitely just one with the bottom out here for letting the low string ring out. I don't know. By the end of the week, I might have a bunch of different colored capos that do different things that I've modified myself. Never even thought about it. Who knew? Who knew? Thank you, Internet. Thank you, Internet. All right, so for my first attempt at using this, I'm going to try. The first thing I did on it when I got it, I was like, you know what, might work. Rolling Home, because Rolling Home, I already would tune the B string up to a C. And I was like, well, I could just put this on the first fret, and I'll just do it and walk you through my thought process at the time. Because, all right, so I put this thing on the first fret. I'm already getting used to it, which is sort of cool. Then I flip up this first one. No, the second one. The B string will become a C. There it is. But then when I got down here, I was like, oh no, I can't play an F. I can't play any of those chords. This isn't going to work. I almost took it off, but I thought, first, let me try this. Let me take the E string and capo that to an F. I was like, wait a second, this might work. This just might work. I know it's crazy. I can't believe all I've seen is over. I can't believe how beautiful it's been so far. So far. I rode the road, New York to San Francisco. Took 10 years to make it to the Shenandoah. Quite a few cars. Quite a few cars. Now I'm driving to the radio, dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home. Now I can't wait to hear whether Joe won or lost in Lorraine. Oh, I'll be there, but there's a party just down the way. Tonight I feel like playing. Tonight I feel like playing. Oh, and Daniel's gonna be there, that's such a good feeling. I bet Dad's laughter is gonna shake the ceiling. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm driving to the radio and dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm bound to miss the highway. No one around here could ever know how good I was at that. But I'd miss them more. I'd miss them more. Who knows, I might have met a girl that wants to go somewhere. Well, now for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm driving to the radio, dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home. So fun. I'm a little sad for its debut that I didn't tune that string a little bit better. It was a little sharp. They rave about how you can sort of fine tune it with the thing, but maybe that's what I did wrong. Can we do it again? It was so close to awesome. But you could probably hear the awesomeness in there. What a cool thing. That F. Oh, man. Holy moly. Cool. And the good news is it's just a standard tuned guitar. Sounds like it has that open tuning vibe, but it's just a straight up thing. Now, my question for tonight is whether or not I'm going to attempt to use this on all of your requests, or if I'm going to let myself off the hook. It would be an interesting challenge to see. I mean, I could just use it like a standard capo and cheat, but I mean to use this to add an interesting spice to your requests. This seems to be something I will be using this for a lot until I modify this guy to just do this position, which is very possible. So I'm putting it on the 2nd fret and doing the A string, the D string, and the G, which will give me a sort of fake dadgad. Yeah, I should be getting... Spider should pay me to do this. I've already done as good, if not better, than every YouTube video I've watched today on the Spider capo, which is all of them. We have a guest star tonight, little Ed McMahon flying around my face. Oh, man. Come on, that is a open tuned vibe. That is completely I love open tunings. I've written some of my favorite songs in open tunings. But then I found out in life, in practice, at the gig, I never felt like tuning my guitar. I was never rich enough or whatever to have an entourage and a row of guitars and I just pick the right one for the song. No, I would have to retune the guitar in the middle of the set. And I never did that. So those songs would just fall by the wayside. Some of my favorite songs I ever wrote were in open tunings. And I would forget how they went and how to play them because they never got played because I never felt like retuning my guitar during the show. If I'd known this had existed, at least some of the Dadgad tunes could have stayed alive. I don't remember what those are now, but... Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to open the window for you guys. Have at it. The window is open. Did someone hop in and request Rolling Home while I was playing it? Yes, the window, there you go. The window is open. not exactly sure which would be the best harmonica for this. I'm going to try Takes a Long Time to Stop a Train. This is the second song I played with my new Spider Capo. It's in a different key than it was written in. It's up a step. Because even though this is a dadgad tuning, there's no way to do dadgad with this. It's up on the second fret. It's an E ringing out, so that's an E. It's an E gate. I don't know how to transpose that. But dadgad is just what it sounds like. D-A-D-G-A-D. This fakes it in the key of E, that tuning. But I didn't, as I've been thinking, I'll probably try this in a minute. I shouldn't even skip ahead. But if you take a second capo, you can bring this whole situation up. We'll do that in a minute. Try again, Abe. Sometimes Percy's smoking a cigarette. He's like a chimney when he's not working. But even during the hour, he has to step out once or twice. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Wow! Oh, there's gonna be some good art tonight. This song is based on a true story. I live in Stanton, Virginia, and there was a train back in 2019 that was on its way here from Crozet. And Crozet isn't that far. It's like an hour away or so. And in between Crozet and Stanton, 2 people were struck and killed by that train. And it's still... I feel like I should research it and find out even more about it, because there's very limited information in the papers at the time, whether they were... And it was 2 separate incidents. A guy was hit by the train, killed. It took an hour or 2 to clear out the situation, investigate it. The train started moving on again to Stanton, and bam, another person. It's just a crazy story that I don't know enough about. I don't think anybody does. I should find out. But I wrote a song about it the minute I heard about it. I hit the brakes, oh, but it takes a long time to stop a train. The heavier the load, the further it goes. Takes a long time to stop a train. We were weighted down, we were standing bound. Takes a long time to stop a train. It's steel on steel, steel rails, steel wheels. Takes a long time to stop a train. Please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Woo-hoo. Just out of Crozet, standing on the tracks. Takes a long time to stop a train. Never saw his face, only saw his back. Takes a long time to stop a train. The steel through sparks, the whistle scream. Takes a long time to stop a train. It was the end of March 2019. Takes a long time to stop a train. Please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Woo-hoo. engineer on the Buckingham line. Takes a long time to stop a train. Went 30 years, not once crying. Takes a long time to stop a train. But then we're standing near, I swear I ain't lying. Takes a long time to stop a train. I couldn't steer clear of a second man dying. Takes a long time to stop a train. Please get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Man, that's a fun tuning. Before you were born, you had it all the love and riches in the world. Before you was born, you'd fly along the wind, and then you were born. Now you want it all back again. Before you were born, you sang in tune, sat still as a stone, ran rings around the moon. As quick as lightning above a river bed, and then you were born. Now you want it all back again. Before you were born, baby, you was free, and now you're chained to happiness and misery. Before you were born, you were without sin, and then you were born. Now you want it all back again. Before you were born, you had no fears. The sun was your smile and the rain was your tears. And nothing grew without the rain. Your smile had no end. And then you were born. Now you want it all back again. And then you were born. Now you want it all back again. Well, that's pretty much all the ones I've played with before I went live. When I first got this thing, Spider Capo, capoing individual strings. I've discovered about 20 little tiny micro inspirations of songs, just putting it on different places, and I start playing and I'm like, oh my god, that's a song. Oh my god, that's a song. But we were multitasking. I wasn't in a place to write a song at the moment. But let's see what you guys have on the request list here. Ooh, I Love You Oh Well. Next Time You're Drifting My Way on piano. It's a good Misunderstanding and Mr. Wrong. How does that song go? Wow, these are some fun ones. Mouse. Is Mouse? Oh, I was about to say, is Mouse in the songbook, but I know immediately that it is because it's hyperlinked on the Discord server. So that means I can just click on it. Look, Ma, no hands. I'm looking at the lyrics to Mouse right now. What a freaking miracle. I'll never get over it. It's like lightning bugs. I'll always be like, wow, would you look at that? I can't even believe it. One night a mouse come listen to me playing, One night a mouse come listen to me playing, He was thinking about leaving, now he's thinking about staying, He went out and bought himself a fiddle, He went out and bought himself a fiddle, When he plays it, he dances a little, I got a shot glass, he got a thimble, I got a shot glass, he got a thimble, Together we down a gal and a ripple, We play a little tune that goes, We play a little tune that goes, And goes, and goes, and goes, and goes, and goes. One night my wife come running in the room, One night my wife come running in the room, Stomping her feet and swinging her broom, She said, this has gotta stop, this is our house. I can't do it. She said, this has gotta stop, this is our house, It's probably lucky for me she didn't see the mouse, What a fun request. Wise. How'd you know that would work so well? I see a question. Did you capo specific strings on mouse? I left it with the three, just those three strings. So the E is still ringing and the top high two are still open. Top two are open. The E is open. These three are capoed on the second fret. And I just remembered basically that melody by the end of the song. That's a fun song to have back in my pocket again. That would be a good song and a pick. No squirrels in there, just a mouse. Not really any squirrels, which is really nice. All right, let me look at this set list again. You guys are creating Misunderstanding and Mr. Wrong. I'm very intrigued by that. What should we do with that? Oh, wait, it has a hyperlink, too. Good, I need that. Wonder why Roland Home didn't hyperlink. Because there's no G on the Roland. A lot of times he's pretty good at interpreting what we want. Oh, wait, I accidentally clicked on Next Time You're Drifting. All right, you guys might have to go fix yourself a drink or something while I think about this for a second. Misunderstanding and Mr. Wrong. Originally a song in D minor. So maybe I'll take it easy on myself. Let's see, let's go up here. Go to the 5th fret, drop the E down to a D, capo, maybe all of the next 5. If you're wondering how this is working, there's actually a little wiggle room between each one. You can slide them. Oh goodness. I just cooked my guitar. Never mind. I just put it right over the candle. Candle's dangerous. I'm glad I got 100 more of them. We can really do some damage. That's right. My consolation here is I would butcher this song no matter what I tried to do with it, because I don't know how it goes. But there is something I always liked about this song, so I'm curious. Could you smell that, Abe? Misunderstanding and Mr. Wrong were drunk one night and they sang a song. She went high and he went low and she looked to him. Now how does it go? Does it go? Where people looked but they could not see. What they saw was a certain poetry peculiar to their particular means and colored by such strange routine. Oh man. Colored bothered by such strange routines. Everybody making the sun shine, and sense out of nothing at all. Laughing at the beat in their off, laughing at the beat in their off time, following the bouncing ball. Well, misunderstanding and Mr. Wrong had the whole room singing long. Every woman, child, and man, words they would not, could not understand. Well, they went home early, but they stayed up late. So the bird and the worm had to wait, and the clock had to wait on its selfish chimes. Midstream children, frozen nursery rhymes. Everybody making the sun shine, and sense out of nothing at all. Laughing at the beat in their off time, following the bouncing ball. Sorry. Well, misunderstanding and Mr. Wrong were never here, so they're never gone. He said to her, I would understand if you would not, could not take my hand. She said yes in a million ways and wiped that look right off his face. And he jumped for joy and he threw his hat and he stepped off the world he forgot was flat. Everybody making the sun shine, and sense out of nothing at all. Laughing at the beat in their off time, following the bouncing ball. Laughing at the beat in their off time, following the bounce, following the bouncing, following the bounce, following the bouncing ball. Fun request. Thank you so much. I've always secretly loved that song. Never played it, I think once live ever. I'm learning some that I think I was hitting it with my hand a little bit, and it I don't know. I gotta learn how to wield this machine into submission. Insist it do what I want it to do. of streams. Welcome to the show. If we let the D ring. Back to the request list. Let's see what you got. Next time you're drifting on, maybe that'll be a good little break here. I do need to practice that one. Oh, Spiral says, went into the songbook and typed in Miss Already, because last night's was so good. Miss Already, Mr. Wrong popped up. Gotcha. Never heard of that before. Yay, that's a fun way to do it. You know, so many fun ways to use that songbook. You just go in and type in a random word and see what pops up. It's like throwing an I Ching. Might just be just the words you needed to hear. Man, that is a fun gizmo. I tell you what, Spider Capo, highly recommended. The whole rabbit hole of partial capoing. I never heard that phrase before. We thought we invented it for a split second the other night during practice. Just thinking, wouldn't it be cool if the capo didn't have to capo all the strings? Next thing you know, here we are. Just like that, folks. All right. Welcome to practice. This is truly practice. It was so nice doing that primetime show the other night because I really sort of got in a different mindset because it wasn't this comfort zone of the daily practice and y'all's familiar faces sort of knowing what's going on and having that casual thing to rest back in. Had to lean forward and not admit to any mistakes. But I also felt the power of the practice paying off it's almost like these feel like target practice, and that felt like the hunt. And I brought home the bacon, baby. on me like a butterfly. Dig your toes into my sand. So many times the days go by, night fall into empty hands. Next time you catch my eye, touch me like the angel healed the lamb. Next time you're drifting my way, dance with me like the fireflies. Wash your wings, I'll lend a hand, and once they dry, I'll watch you rise, and I'll understand. I'll watch you fill the skies, might even make it up to you in the end. Once I caught the wind inside a jar. I put the lid on it so it couldn't get out, but I couldn't see it, I couldn't feel it. I didn't know I had to let it go, so there was no doubt. Now the moment it slips from my embrace, I look for you in the crowd, but I'm sure you'll just be a cloud the next time you're drifting my way. I'm still pretty sure we're not going to know how that song goes until we hear Adele's hit with it. Somebody's going to turn that song into what it's supposed to be. Ain't going to be me. But still, I'm going to practice and practice it because I could play it way better. All these songs tell me how they want to go for the most part. I love that. My task is pretty explicit. I just have to do it repeatedly till I get it, till I can do it. Aaron, good to see you. It is a really creepy hand. It's a awesome sculpture though. That's handmade from metal. That's what will happen to my hand if I don't practice. It's a cautionary tale. Nice request, though. That was. All right, moving along. Love Army Soldier. Let me make sure I get to everybody. Ooh, all right, so, there's some good ones in here. Let me do one of each, and then we'll go back. Daydream in the Real World. We have not done that yet. I've been making myself sick, thinking I'm dying. I don't go out much much 'cause I'm all alone. I may not be a star, but at least I ain't trying. Picking that chicken right off of the bone. Picking that chicken right off of the bone. I'm a daydream in the real world. I'm a rolling stone on a football field. I'm alive and I'm sad about it. And that's a miracle, and that's hysterical. I found a heart in my pocket broken, some cigarette butts and 50 cents change. And that, my boy, is what you get for looking. And haunted by forgotten names, haunted by forgotten names. I'm a daydream in the real world. I'm a rolling stone on a football field. I'm alive and I'm sad about it. And that's a miracle, and that's hysterical. Yeah, that's a miracle, and that's hysterical. Like to hear a hopeful thought? Is this one of those nights that you paid? Well, soon I'll hit that humble pot with a long bow serenade. Yeah, with a long bow serenade. I'm a daydream in the real world. I'm a rolling stone on a football field. I'm alive and I'm sad about it. That's a miracle, and that's hysterical. Yeah, that's hysterical. That's a miracle. Haven't done that in a long time. I guess that one's hard to forget. Harmonica would have been fun on that. I should have strapped up. I should have strapped in on that one. That's a great art there. All right. At night. At night. Oh, wait, I'm doing one each. Exploding Pen. Criminal. I got to do those. At night. Let's try that. That sounds like a good vibe for the moment. Let me click on my hyperlink here. I love this. It's so cool. It's everything. It's everything. I could cry. Once the sun once the sun hides its eyes beneath the moon and the starry skies, that's when I rise at night. The world is mine. When the town is sound asleep, that's when I laugh, that's when I weep. Oh, for going deep at night, the world is mine. I awoke in a land of dreams, stuffed and sewed along the This is how I feel, and I have no idea now if I'm real. When the din of the city pales next to the song of the nightingale, oh, that never fails at night, the world is mine. I awoke in a land of dreams, stuffed and sewed along the seams. All my life, this is how I feel, and I have no idea now if I'm real. But when the blues turn to black, after love has had its heart attack, I pull the curtains back at night. The world is mine. At night, the world is mine. Yes, ask for it again and again and again, please. Exploding Pen. Dark Czar, are you still with us? Saw you in there for a second. Oh, I wonder if... I'm thinking about the spider capo with Exploding Pen, but I guess it's sort of the opposite. Found the wise old man cross-legged on the tip of the mountain peak. I said I walked 1,000 miles. He said you are what you seek. So I uncrossed my legs, rose from the peak, tossed my eyes to the valley. They rolled through town and found me deep, asleep down a dark alley, by the light of a shining star. By the dark of a dim-lit bar. I'm an exploding pen. I might not make it this way again. Sun and moon, day and night, heaven and hell, wrong and right, for all I know. From all I've seen, there must be two of me. one to rise and one to be ashes, one to fall and one to fly. One that the crumbling sky catches, and one to be free by and by. The light of a shining star, by the dark of a dim-lit bar. I'm an exploding pen. I might not make it this way again. What you've already made, I say when they say I might make it. I steal poems, I borrow shade. If a chance floats by, I take it. Fellow inmates of this round world, these bodies, these thoughts in our head, save all the reasons you'll pray nevermore. Tell me all about it when I'm dead. By the light of a shining star, by the dark of a dim-lit bar. I'm an exploding pen. I might not make it this way again. Oh, criminal. Oh, thank you. Cheers. For the geeks out there, I spontaneously decided to use a felt pick. Got a bunch of these that came with the ukulele. Felt pick. Thought that might be a nice change of pace. Oh, this might be a candidate for the thing. Although we haven't sang this song in so long, I don't really remember how it goes, so maybe I shouldn't risk it, but let's try that original position. Second fret, 3 strong. So this will end up being a different key than it originally was, and step higher. I almost want to get fancy and put that down occasionally on the fly. Someday. Alright, I'm going to have to click on the hyperlink here. It's been too long. Oh my goodness. Is this the leaving song? Cheers, everybody. Did it again. Thanks for joining me. Nathan Moore here for the daily practice. Thanks for egging me on. Thanks for coming up with a set list. Good work. Thank you, Spider Capo, for the inspiration. I'll be playing you all night long. I can already tell. There's a lot of songs in this little thing. A new voice, a new instrument, a new tuning, a new... all those are riddled with songs on the tip of the tongue. You just play a new guitar for the first time, there's a song right on the tip of its tongue. Guaranteed. Just go into a different room, go into the bathroom, go out to a new... each sonic timbre difference or whatever, there's songs on the tips of those tongues. That's a great idea, Abe, except if we call it an album leaving song, no one would ever hear the end of it. Oh, you just wouldn't hear the end of it. Where do you start? At the beginning, where do you go? To the end, just playing a part of an unwashed American writing again to find a friend, and I feel terrible, like it's already too late, almost unbearable. Just wanting to be great. Criminal, no escape. Where do you hide? No one can find you. Where do you stay? Where do you get away? Whoever you are, it costs quite a fortune to be free. Such a high price to pay, and I feel terrible as I watch her walking away. Almost unbearable. Why couldn't I stay? Criminal, no escape. Where do you start? At the beginning, where do you go? To the end, just playing a part of an unwashed American writing again to find a friend and I feel terrible, like it's already too late. Almost unbearable, just wanting to be great. Criminal, no escape. Something like that. Great requests. Cheers. Great art. How about a hand for Percy? You guys together. You've inspired me to take up painting. Honestly, I'm getting into oil painting lately. I'll keep you updated on my progress. Maybe I'll throw some originals in there, see if y'all can tell the difference. From time to time, I'll sneak one in there. Oh, maybe that's one of his. All right. Signing off. Thank you so much. Trivia? Discord? Anybody? Around to 5 or what? Who knows?